Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. Very excited to be back out here with all of you this afternoon. Myself, Andrew and Sierra got going about 15 minutes ago, and we decided to drive straight back up along the western side of the Diepsloot to see if we would have any luck finding the lions. I wanted to find out if the lions had all eventually come back together, you know, the pride and the males. We saw 2 of the males this morning with 2 of the lionesses. They were marching. They were on quite a mission. Now, I've just discovered their tracks here, everybody, actually crossing this road, this wonderful road called Mamba Krunkelpad. And so they've moved quite a bit further south from where we left them, but we have found their tracks. And you can see this game path behind me here, everybody. That's where the lions have gone. Now, I literally have just stopped here about 3-4 minutes ago. I took a short walk in here, just beyond the first tree line, and I haven't seen them. But what I would like to do is just take a slightly longer walk, maybe just about 5 minutes, and then I'll come back to all of you. I just want to make sure that they're not perhaps sleeping somewhere here. Sierra might be able to point out to you that it looks like there's a weeping boerbean tree in the distance here, the one with the green canopy. A beautiful tree, not too far from us. tracks of the Pride cross Mamba Krunkel Pad heading south and east towards the Deep Sloot drainage again. They might come out somewhere around Beerstip, Hoofpad area. I'm going to head that way now. Sorry, last station, go again.
Yeah, I'm coming to the area to give you a hand.
Knock yourself out. Are we live? Yeah. Hello everybody. Nice to see you all. Not on. It says I'm on. Maybe it just needs to reconnect. Matt, did you say you got me?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So I ended up walking quite a distance now. The lions didn't actually head towards that weeping bourbeen tree. They changed direction slightly. And headed southeast towards the Deep Sloot riverbed. And so if anything, they might be sleeping in the riverbed or they might have come out of it. The next best guess is Mamba Dam, but we've just been there. And the lions aren't at Mamba Dam. They might be nearby, but we had a quick look at the dam before heading out this way. Didn't see anything. So anyway, folks, I'm going to circle back and just check the next couple of roads that close off this block and see if there's any sign of the Pride coming out. But if not, well, we'll just carry on and see what else we can find. We had monkeys alarm calling this morning, which certainly had me very excited. I couldn't get to the monkeys. I was thrown around a couple times by a whole bunch of different alarm calls. So I might go work that area after this to see if there's any signs of another predator there. I'm guessing it's a male leopard because I had tracks of a male headed that way this morning as well. Just a reminder, everybody, in case you missed it before, we have a new keyword for the week. The keyword this week is giant. So if you'd like to get your hands on the Painted Dog TV image of the week, please submit the keyword giant through to us. I believe it's an awesome image of a white rhino bull, if I'm not mistaken. Keyword giant. Good afternoon, Jan. Good afternoon, Rosemary. Hello, Ashbalicious.
Good afternoon, Lionel. I think there's 2 dead stations on Lowveld.
Hello, Michael. Good to have all of you with us. Just thinking now, everybody, it might be worth me just quickly having a look here at the windmill. Just want to have a look and see if there's any tracks of these lions there. My goodness, the elephants have certainly been busy along here of late. Sierra's on camera, everybody, and she's having to do bush yoga behind me here to dodge all the thorn trees. There is some really good deep shade here, very close to this old reservoir where there's a windmill. just going to quickly pop in here, have a look around, just in case the pride might have settled here. Right, I'm going to take a very short walk here, everybody. I promise to not be gone as long as I was before. Just want to get down to the drainage line here and see if this tracks the lines, which is very close to us here. I'll be back shortly. Gee whiz, this is like an elephant's nest in here. It's like they live here. It's incredible how many trees have been pushed down, all the elephant dung. Obviously there's good shade here for them, good browse. Really are some spectacular trees down here. I haven't walked through here in ages, and it's because it was always impenetrable. You couldn't get through this thicket here. But because the elephants have been spending so much time here, they've cleared the undergrowth beautifully. It's just so easy to now walk under these incredible trees. Sycamore figs, marulas, jackalberries, weeping boerbean, buffalo thorn. Just stunning. No sign of lions, however. They didn't walk along the riverbed here, so my guess is they crossed straight over it. So we're probably going to find their tracks on Beerstip, which is the next road, the other side of the river here now. And we'll work our way up there, everybody. Sierra is getting loads of random panning practice. Yes, indeed. Praying for a bird to land in front of her, everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if we now come out where we're about to come out here at Mamba Dam and the whole pride's just sitting there after having only been there 20 minutes ago. I wouldn't be surprised.
Blaubank, station number 3. Are there any cycles by what?
Many. Standing by.
Yep. So is there uptake for the afternoon?
Right, there are no tracks here, everybody, of them heading to Mamba Dam. We'll just check carefully in the drainage line here. We might have eventually come back into the riverbed.
The reservoir, 2 miles car, and I think that's it for the afternoon.
Some species of big snake slithered across the road there.
Rietspruit mobile on car, update, copy, thank you.
Now, whilst I was walking earlier, everybody, and looking at the tracks, it did look like there were tracks of at least 3 lionesses and then 2 males. So I do think that they have probably all joined up. We witnessed this morning how the male lions could quite easily follow the 2 lionesses that were, you know, about 50-60 yards ahead of them, you know, far enough that they wouldn't be able to see them. But these male lions could follow their scent trail where they'd walked, exactly where they'd walked through the bush. It's quite incredible. We had the other lionesses vocalizing behind the 4 we were with this morning, so I suspect they were doing the exact same thing, just trailing the scent of the rest of the pride, and have probably caught up with them by now. Quite surprised we haven't seen their tracks yet. Sierra's just spotted some tracks, everybody, which we're going to just investigate here quick. I see one there that you might have seen there, Sierra. one track here. Just checking to see if they're fresh. No, these tracks are old. Good spot though, Sierra. There's a big open sodic area just up ahead here, which would be a pretty good spot for a pride of lions to rest during the day. We have actually found them here before, not too long ago. Well, at least 2 of the lionesses were found here. But once we've gone past this point, everybody, we have then effectively circled the block and gone past the point of where they should have come out. There's a troop of monkeys. Well, there was a troop of monkeys on the road. They've disappeared. Yeah, and here comes Dumi, everybody. So he would have been looking closely along this road for any tracks of the lions, and he hasn't seen anything. Just pull over for him here. So we're going to be moving on, everybody. These lions are sleeping down here somewhere near the riverbed. They haven't come out yet. Let's go see if we can find that leopard, shall we? Hello, everybody. How are you? Very good, thanks. Lutu Baba. They must be sleeping in there. Bye-bye. No tracks of the Pride emerging from that block. Last tracks were on Mambakrunkel Pad. They might be sleeping in the Deep Slit River. I'm going to be leaving the area. Grateful we got to see the lines we did this morning, everybody, because I don't think we're going to see them this evening. Probably having a really good siesta down here in this riverbed, which is inaccessible with the vehicles. Right, so I'm going to head now towards where I heard these monkeys alarm calling this morning and just see if I can find any tracks of that predator, which I'm convinced was a leopard. We had some really good tracks of both female and male leopard this morning. And it has been ages since we've seen one of those spotted cats. So I'm going to give it our best shot, everybody, with the remaining time we have this evening. I believe there was a rhino seen as well en route, close to the big reservoir here on Lemundering not too long ago. So we'll keep a lookout for him. Male cheetahs have been located this afternoon, everybody. They didn't come as far west as I had hoped. They've just come onto Blowbank, however, very close to the corridor. That is quite a distance from here. So we'll have to save that one for another day. Certainly is the most beautiful time of day, Mary. The soft golden afternoon light. So pretty. Amazing for photography. Ah, there's the rhino. Just waddling away from us down here on Lemundering Road, everybody. Oh, that's a great, great treat. Now we are going to get a little bit closer to that bull, just to go and have a look, see what he's up to, see if we can identify him. I mentioned this morning that there were two white rhino bulls fighting. Oh, there's an impala darting across the screen. Two white rhino bulls were having a really big fight last night at Seskant Krip shortly after we closed down for our drive. So just want to go and investigate, see which bull this is, see if there's any signs of that battle. Doesn't look like it from here, but it's definitely a bull. You can see him scent marking now, everybody. So he's probably one of the contenders for this prized patch of territory here between all of these prominent waterholes, the Lemundering, Kudu Krip and Seskant Krip, all three waterholes which permanently have water. They have pretty good grazing in between them, and it is prized territory. There's 3 bulls, I think, that are fighting over this patch. Right, let's see if we can get a bit closer to him, everyone. Now, it's just beyond where this white rhino is busy doing his thing next to the road here, that these monkeys were alarm calling this morning. I also want to have a close look through that area for any tracks of that predator. Relocated on that white rhino bull east of the reservoir. He's still slowly mobile east towards Sunsloot Patsait.
Still marching, we're going on to Blowbank. Just not sure of the number, vehicle count. You'll be number 5. Copy, thank you so much.
Looks like this rhino is busy having a good scratch up against a tree here. Fallen over tree or pushed over tree. This looks like one of the younger bulls. Definitely, you know, a mature bull that's territorial, but it does look like one of the younger white rhino bulls. Might be number 3. Had a quick look at his right ear there just before he started walking away again, and there were no notches on the right ear. So we'll need to get a close look at his left ear to try and identify him. That is one massive beast with a very big bum. Very beautiful bum. One notch at the top of the left ear and one at the bottom. Right. Let me pull up my little rhino identification tool. It is bull number 12, everybody. That's not the younger bull that I thought it was. So it's bull number 12. Now, we've seen him fighting before in this area, this particular individual. But he's definitely not one of the bulls that was fighting last night. There's no evidence of injury on that face. So who knows, he might have actually already claimed this section a bit further south of Seskant Krip as his own. And the direction he's heading, he's slowly ambling along towards Kudu Krip. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where he heads to next. Now, what I want to just quickly point out to you all, everybody, are these beautiful birds which are busy digging through this rhino bull's poo here on the side of the road. The Natal spurfowl. Look at that. We don't see them all that often, and this is awesome behavior that's happening here right now. They're just busy shuffling through the dung, looking for all the little insects that'll be making good use of the rhino's dung, all of the plant material in the dung. Clever little birds. There's often lots of termites that come up from underground up into the dung to feed on it, or rather take it there from there back down into their chambers. It might be what these Natal spurfowl are feeding on right now. Beautiful markings on the wings. That stunning red beak. Lovely to appreciate a bird species we don't get to see, like I say, all that often. I'm not going to say anything, Michael. I'm just going to chuckle. Good afternoon, Liz. Lovely to have you with us. We're going to quickly show you now who we've been spending a little bit of time with here. One of the white rhino bulls, bull number 12. He's so slowly moving away from us now, heading east. We're so spoilt with our rhino viewing here on the Rietspruit. Very grateful for it. That's a stunning shot with him moving in between the trees, perfectly framed between the trees there. Right, everybody, I'm just going to slowly move up ahead here. Just see if I can see any tracks of a predator, which had upset a troop of monkeys here earlier this morning. Bang on the money. Male leopard tracks crossing the road right here, everybody. He's gone into this dense woodland here to the left, which is where I thought he might have gone. So you can just make out the leopard's tracks here, everyone. Here's one here. There's another one here which is very difficult to make out because of how soft the soil is, how soft the sand is. But this is definitely that male leopard. He crossed the road somewhere here. Looks like he turned here. This is his track here again. And you see this one here. See it? Just in front of my shoe. So I'm just going to take a little walk around the trees here and just see if he did indeed go into this thicket. While I'm gone, it's really cool to see other lion tracks in the middle of the road here as well. So this is where the lions started things this morning. It's awesome to see the lion tracks there too. So the last track, everybody, is the one that I pointed out to you earlier. Just there. I can't see any other tracks. There's been a lot of vehicle activity along here today. Just towards some Franklins along the edge of this drainage line. Let's take a gamble and head that way, everyone. Let's see if we pick up on any further sign. I'm convinced he went in here. I'm convinced he went straight across. Now with the sun setting, everybody, and the temperature just now starting to drop, every possibility that this leopard would have started moving again, which is what we as guides or trackers bank on as well this time of the day. We might find some more tracks now of the animal emerging on a road after it had been sleeping inside a thicket somewhere in the shade. But at the same time, if that animal is now moving, it's very likely going to bump into other general game, which are going to obviously then sound the alarm when they see the leopard. There we go. He's come out here. Alrighty. And it's his back paw. Front. See here? Yeah. Front. Back. Back. So Andrew's just busy asking me about the leopard's tracks here, everybody, and how to tell the difference in size of male and female, but also there's a difference in size in their front paws and their hind paws. But that leopard definitely walked up here. Come on, Mr. Leopard. Be nice to us this evening. You must have gone in on this little game path to the left of you here, Sierra. No more tracks there. So it was actually one game path further back, everybody, where this male leopard's turned. He's heading straight towards the sun, heading straight west. And that might be because he may have heard the female leopard vocalizing this morning. Heading straight west from here is towards where we had her last tracks. So that is the direction we will be going. Now, as I was saying earlier, all we need is a little bit of help. Some alarm calls. I'm loving all the commentary, by the way, guys. Keep it coming. See, everybody's in good spirits, puts us in good spirits. Puts the leopard in good spirits. Now there's a very sneaky road that goes off somewhere here to the left, which I want to take. Goes through an area where there's some brilliant trees, brilliant marillas, some nice open grassland. This male leopard may have continued that direction, hoping to seek out prey like impala. I want to go through that section, and we'll see if we don't pick up on his tracks again on that road. Now it's very close by here, everybody, to where we had our last leopard sighting. It unfortunately wasn't on a live drive. That was of the female, the Kudu Krip 2-3 female. And we found her just a little ways up ahead here. So we're in her territory. And it might have even been her that we were tracking this morning. And it might be now the same individual that this male might be onto. I think this might be the very sneaky road here. Kind of looks like a road. It is the road. The road less travelled. Come on, leopard. Just be lekker. I reckon this leopard was going to come out somewhere here. Everybody, just want to quickly have a look at this game path. I'll be back with you shortly.
traffic lights in a Poole, down in the Poole, so down in the river.
Standing by. I did, thank you. This section here, everybody, that I was referring to with all the beautiful trees and open grassland. Wouldn't it be nice to see this leopard striding out through here? Haven't seen his tracks again, however. Liz, that is very possible that these two leopards might be together. They're not too far apart. Now, if that were the case, we might get lucky and hear the grass of two being solitary cats. They really don't like being in each other's company. Do it out of necessity, of course. And they locate each other through scent and vocalizations. Liz, leopards do certainly have their favorites when it comes to trees that they go up into. They prefer trees that don't have thorns on them. Little sparrowhawk. Just picked up a tree under the car there, everybody, which I was just trying to get rid of. There was a little sparrowhawk that just flew overhead. Yeah, so favourites like the marula tree, the jackalberries, weeping boerbeens, false marulas. Those are some of their favourites, but will go up any tree if forced into it by another predator. There's some vultures sitting here. Huh. Look like hooded vultures too. Look at that sunset, everybody. It is indeed a pair of hooded vultures. That's awesome. Don't see them very often. Oh, I wonder if there is a carcass around or whether that's just their perch for the evening. Difficult to say. Usually if there's a carcass, you'll have a mixture of all the different vulture species. Sometimes you'll have some of the eagles as well, Bateleur eagles, tawnies, even yellow-billed kites. But it's quite possible that that's just a pair that are roosting here. Is that zoomed all the way in?
Yeah.
Huh. What I am going to do, everybody, is I'm just going to take the next little road that goes in here back towards where the vultures are, just to have a quick look, see if there are any other birds around. Very odd tree for them to be roosting in. It's not very high off the ground. These birds usually roost in the large jackalberries and weeping boerbeens that line the riverbeds here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve, everybody. So it's quite surprising that they've... Oh, hang on. Hold the phone. My goodness. Look at that. Incredible stuff. That is not something you'll see every day. Now we know why they're sitting in this leadwood tree. They weren't roosting at all, they were getting it on. Nice. Some future baby hooded vultures on their way. Wow, everybody. That is something very special to see. Liz, to answer your question, the keyword for the week is giant. Yes, I can't believe what we've just seen there, everybody. That's incredible. Hooded vultures mating. So I was just pulling out my app here, everybody, just to quickly see when it is exactly that they are usually breeding, and it seems like June and July. So that makes perfect sense then. And it says here that they'll incubate those eggs for 48 days. Both sexes taking shifts, sitting on their eggs. That's awesome. Made even more special with that incredible backdrop of the Drakensberg Mountains. Very cool indeed. Now they'll probably fly off from that perch. They don't have to go far. Some big trees here. We're very close to the Diepsloot River again. I'll probably go and sleep there tonight. Right, back to our leopard search, everyone. We are slowly heading north towards Seskant-Krip, but I'm going to take the road less travelled again that runs parallel to this one, which is where I saw that female leopard last. Just take a drive up there. We'll end up at Seskant-Krip. Just take a drive up here and see if we find any further signs of the male or the female. Just switching off briefly, listening for alarm calls again. Nothing yet. red-crested coron calling. Beautiful call. Also some Natal spurfowl again calling. Haven't seen any tracks along here tonight, everybody. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go sit at Seskan Krip for 5 minutes and see if we don't hear anything. It's always a good place to sit as well, because there's often rhino visiting this little waterhole, as well as leopards. Ses kudu. Very still. Very close now, everybody, to this little waterhole, Seskant Krip. Be interesting to see if there aren't any other rhino that have come here for a drink. What is that? Is that a leopard? Yeah. Everybody, we have found a leopard. Oh my goodness. Grape juice. Would you look at that, everybody? Oh my gosh, everybody. What an absolute treat. This looks like the female. I think this is Kudu Krip 2-3. Oh my word. Unbelievable. Look how relaxed she is, everyone. The sad news is, everyone, we have a car coming up behind us. I'm going to have to call this in. But we'll just ask the other vehicle that's coming to join us just to stay back and stay here where we're parked. We can observe her from a distance. Oh my word, guys, she's sitting here right next to Seskant Krip. Stations, I've located a female leopard stationary at Seskant Krip. I'm going to keep it to a 2-vehicle sighting for now. Vehicle on Seskant Pot Mobile South, come in. Ah, this leopard's going to move, guys. There's vehicles coming at us from all directions. So you can see she's...
Gareth, couldn't copy you again.
Kevin, there's a female leopard at Seskant Krip. She's stationary for now, but there's 2 vehicles making their way towards me, and I just want them to stand by.
Okay, copy. Joe, I won't respond. I'm too far away. Yeah, Gareth, I'm just south of Seskant. I'll stand by until you let me know it's okay to come in.
Copy that. Well, the vehicle approaching on on Witgat Wes. Just come in slowly and keep your lights off, please. I'm already shining on the animal.
Yeah, station, my regular visible dog. What do you have on the south of Seskant? It's a female leopard. There are already 3 stations there and 1 on standby.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, that's unfortunate, everybody, that there were so many vehicles around. But what an amazing sighting. Oh my goodness. That is just so damn cool. She's still here. Yes. She's still here, everybody. She didn't go too far. And there she goes, moving away. There she comes. Copy that. Which station is on Seskant coming south towards the Krip?
Gareth, none of us can copy you. We copy you about sort of half out of 5 on your radio. Someone else in the fighting, maybe Vila.
Wow, guys, I'm very impressed with this leopard, by the way. It has moved off just into the, the safety of the tree line, but it hasn't moved away entirely, which is fantastic news for us in terms of habituation. So just stand by here. The other vehicle has now arrived, and they'll hopefully just keep their engine off for now. And we'll just see if this leopard doesn't re-emerge. I'm still not entirely sure yet whether it's female or male, but it looked like a female to me. But we do know that of course there is a young male leopard in this area. You still see the eyes there from time to time, just sitting there watching us. Just turn the light off for a moment, everybody. Just see if this leopard doesn't re-emerge. Stations, I don't know if you can copy me now, but that animal has moved off slightly. It's now lying up in the thickets just east of Seskant Krip. There's 3 stations on lock, and at the moment there's a half out of 5 visual. We're just standing by, lights off. How incredibly lucky are we, everyone? Oh my goodness.
Are you in the cycling, Mom?
What an absolutely beautiful animal. Oh my goodness, I'm just so chuffed, everyone. That's okay. She'll get a drink anywhere else tonight. Sarah was just asking me, everybody, whether I thought this leopard was coming for a drink, and yeah, quite possibly. So we've interrupted that, of course, but there's water everywhere here on this reserve, and also, fortunately, leopards aren't entirely dependent on water, as they get a lot of the water their bodies require from the carcasses they feed on, from the blood. I don't see any eyes shining back at me here, everyone. She may have moved off entirely. Right. She's still here. You can still see her eyes shining here. She is. Sierra, see the base of the tree? Just left of it. Zoom in. Andrew. Look at that, everybody. She's settling down again now, everyone. She was a little bit startled with me coming in here, but I did come in very slowly in low range. And she's okay for now. This is absolute gold right here, everybody. There's 3 vehicles here still. We're obviously now about 20 yards from her. The fact that she hasn't run away entirely is just amazing. Very grateful to the other 2 vehicles which are just standing by, waiting to see if she comes out. They haven't moved again. Wow. What a moment for us all here, everybody. This is unreal. Look at those spots. Still see the movement in there. I know you guys can't, but that leopard is now just slowly in a southerly direction. Yes, please. Oh man, what an unbelievable moment. I hope you all enjoyed that, everybody. That's just amazing stuff. It's impenetrable in here behind Seskan Krip, which works beautifully for this leopard, because if it wants to disappear, it can. And as I mentioned, everybody, grateful again to the other two vehicles that did come join us here, as they've been very respectful to the sighting of the slightly unrelaxed individual. Now with one vehicle, as we saw when we were the only vehicle here, you can see she is very calm. But we do need other vehicles to join us from time to time, so that we can get her used to that. Just seen her eyes here again, everyone. This leopard is now moving slowly south, away from Seskan Krip, east of the road. I'm going to be leaving two vehicles here, and I think two on standby.
I'm standing by in the road.
Yeah, I think there she is, there's Sierra. I think just stand by where you are now. I've just got her again here. If there's one vehicle moving, she is quite relaxed. She's now just stopped about 50 meters east of the road and about 100 meters south of the Krip. And I think the other vehicles that are here with me haven't had much of a view yet. So if one of the vehicles that is at the Krip would like to come and take my position, we just leave one vehicle moving at a time. She seems to be okay, and let's not put more than two vehicles in the same area close to the animal. You see that, everybody? When I started the car again, she didn't even move, eh? Amazing. So with one vehicle, as I say, everybody, she's quite calm. So I'm just going to let the other vehicle come and join us here.
Gareth, we're not copying you at all. Maybe once you can hand over to Richard, because you can hear him loud and clear, and you can control the one vehicle.
Copy. Oh my gosh, guys, this is just unreal. I can't wait to get a closer look at the footage and try to figure out which individual this is that we have here, but I can only imagine that it's either Kudukrip 2-3 or potentially the Witgat male. Wow. Now I know that you'll all appreciate me moving on now, everybody, to allow the next vehicle to come and sit here on their own and just enjoy the beauty of this incredible cat. We're all passionate about leopards here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve, and I want to share this with everyone. We've been spoilt. We've had the most amazing sighting, and I'm going to move on, folks, and let the next vehicle take my spot. Wow. Oh my word. Just insane. Oh. Yes! Oh, it's about time. It's about time.
What's it been now?
I don't know. I don't know how long it's been, but we deserve it. We worked so hard at trying to find these leopards. Wow, 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 everybody. Michael, I think Andrew got about 700 photographs of that leopard. So we'll definitely have loads of evidence, including obviously the video footage. Unbelievable. It's just, yeah, I don't even have words, everyone. It was just so cool. What an amazing moment. And I'm just so chuffed to have shared it with all of you. And with you, Sarah. That's really, really cool that you got to see one of our leopards. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. What an awesome afternoon. Yeah, cannot wait to do it again with all of you. Have a lovely day, everybody. A lovely evening. Stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.